Ladies and gentlemen, I will present my paper for ISIEM 12 2020, and the title is Forecasting for Steel Production Using Artificial Neural Networks and Feasibility Analysis of Acid Regeneration Plant Development in PT XYZ. The problem for this research is PT XYZ take part in the steel industry in Indonesia, and now they have decreasing of plant availability in acid regeneration plant facility, and then the RP facility have a high maintenance cost, and then also they have the cost of procuring fresh acid, and also they have additional cost for processing waste pickle liquid. It is all because the IRP facility have a lower performance. The theoretical background in this research, I have a certain theory. That first is forecasting. Forecasting is a process for estimating how many needs in the future that include needs in terms of quantity, quality, time, and location needed in order to meet the demand for goods or services. And the second is artificial neural networks, or INN, are information processing systems that have characteristics similar to biological neural network. Artificial neural networks are determined by three things. First, network architecture for the relationship between the network, and then the second is training or learning or algorithm method, and the third is the activation function. And the theoretical background next is the project feasibility study. There is a study of whether a project, usually an investment project, can be carried out successfully by taking into account the following factors: legal aspect, market aspect, technical and production aspect, management aspect, environmental aspect, financial aspect. And the research goals is determine forecasting of steel production demand at the CRM factory of PT XYZ to project the market needs of CRM factory products by using artificial neural network. And the second is conduct a feasibility study for the development and replacement of ARP along with the selection of ARP technology. The methodology for this research is we have data processing for the preliminary research, and then we would have a demand forecasting with INN, linear regression, and decomposition. And then from the three methods for that forecasting, and then I choose the forecasting method based on the smallest MAPE value. And then next is I make feasibility study of the construction of the ARP plant based on the demand forecasting. And then the last is use a sensitivity analysis to use the technology that for the ARP plant. And the result for the three methods for the forecasting is the first, INN have the mean absolute percentage error or MAPE score is 2.58. Regression linear have this MAPE score for 15.223. The composition methods have the MAPE score for 10.23. The conclusion: the selected forecasting method is INN because INN have the smallest MAPE score than others. Based on the INN demand forecasting, it results that the total number of demand in 2019-2020 is 1,329,398 tons, increased 4.59% from the number of requests in 2017-2018, like the graph that show that comparison of demand with forecasting. That the blue one is the actual sales in 2017-2018, and the orange is demand forecasting 2019-2020 based on INN forecasting. And the feasibility study IRP result is IRP development was feasible and can meet the demand for steel based on forecasting result, which is we have 6 aspects. And for the legal aspect, this project only needs approval from PT XYZ's internal official because it is a corporate action and has met government regulation, and so it is worth it. And for the market aspect, since we have supply in domestic constantly, and then supply import is increasing and the demand also increasing since from 2019, and this is a prediction until 2025 for the market for this product. And then the third aspect is the technical and production aspect. Since we have selected technology spray roaster, that the spray roaster is have an energy consumption for 268 MMBTU per day, and for the iron oxide price is 180 USD per ton, and the application of this technology is already used by more than 200 companies, so it is worth it. And for the management aspect, that XYZ already prepared in the company organization structure related to the development of this project or this IRP development. And the environmental aspect, PT XYZ already have an AMDAL document from government with document numbers 660/140/ANDAL LKL/RPL/PDA/2006 concerning environmental feasibility that XYZ development activity. And the last aspect is for the financial aspect, is the NBV is $10,469,446, and for the ERR is 51.25%, and for the payback period is for 2 years and 9 months. So for the all the feasibility study aspect, we can conclude that it is worth it, or IRP development was feasible to be have for the PT XYZ, and also it can solving the problem for the PT XYZ to achieve the target of the sales, and the sales that this industry for the future would be done. Thank you for this presentation, and bye.